Greetings, one and all. Welcome to a massive green folder. No, this is my Ultra Pro binder. I don't know why it's called that, but why not? And we did some pack openings on the Upper Deck Epack recently, and some of you really enjoyed them. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to show you guys the cards that I've had shipped to me from the Upper Deck Epack, and we'll have a little pack or a little card look at. You can have a look at my collection of cards. You can tell me which ones are shit, which ones that you wish you had, well, if there are any, and which ones that you think, Odd Man Rush, what are you doing? So, yeah, that's the brilliant thing about the Epack for me personally. I don't know anywhere else you can get NHL cards within the UK, especially in Southeast England where I reside. There is nothing in terms of ice hockey to find collectibles with. So the Epack has been absolutely amazing. The shipping's a bit expensive, but it's worth it to get some awesome hockey cards. So let's begin with our first page, shall we? Now if I just flick that underneath there. Awesome. So we start with some of the 2015-16 Shining Stars. I believe all of these cards are 2015-16. I'm getting some 16-17s collected on the Epack. I'll have them sent to me at some point. So we start, of course, with Wayne Gretzky. There he is, the Shining Star. Apologies for the quality of the video. I'm doing it on my iPad. We also have Teemu Selanne. We have Bobby Hull. We also have Grant Furr. We have Joe Sakic. We have Matt Sundin. We have Martin Brodeur. We have Mario Lemieux and Patrick Roy. So that's my Shining Stars Legends set, really. Teemu Selanne, I consider him a legend as well, as I do Martin Brodeur. So they're my Legends set of Shining Stars. Now we look at some of the more recent ones. We have Rick Nash, one of the first physicals I got on the Upper Deck Epack. Patrice Bergeron, Evgeny Malkin, Johnny Hockey, Tyler Seguin, Pavel Datsyuk, Vladimir Tarasenko, Alex Ovechkin, and Patrick Kane. All very nice cards. I really am a fan of the Shining Stars. I think they are very nice cards, and quite a lot of people don't like them, or they see they aren't worth much. I really do like them. I think they're very nice cards, especially last year's. This year's are quite nice as well, but last year's, I really do like that look. Now, we move on to some of the canvas cards I have. These cards are actually made out of canvas. So, we have Jonas Hiller, who's not in the league anymore. Justin Falk. We have Duncan Keith at the Winter Classic. We have Sergei Bobrovsky, Henrik Zetterberg, Jordan Eberle. We also have Nick Bukestad. We have Aaron Ekblad, Kyle Okposo. We also have two more pages of canvas cards. We have Kyle Turris, Brent Burns, Steven Stamkos, Elias Lindholm, Roberto Luongo, Jonathan Quick. We have Tyler Johnson, Patrice Bergeron, Mark Giordano, Jason Spezza, Anze Kopitar, Mikko Koivu. We have Evgeny Malkin. We have Radim Verbata doing a bit of exercise. Why not? Phil Kessel. We also have Shane Doan. We have Cam Fowler. And we have Jamie Benn. Now, over the page, we have more canvas. I got a lot of canvas cards because they're very, very common within the Epack. We've got Daniel Sedin, Victor Hedman. We have Morgan Riley. A checklist canvas of Jonathan Toews and Steven Stamkos. A very nice card, I think. Sami Vatanen, Zdeno Chara, Brandon Saad. I like this card from Ryan Johansson, even though he's not with that team anymore. It's a very nice card, I think. And Tyler Seguin. Now we move on to some of the MVP. Now, I've put this in a specific order. It doesn't go set to set order. This is some of the silver script parallels that have a signature by the players. Not a proper signature, it's more like they signed it and then they copied it into silver ink and put it on. So these are the 2015-16 ones, hence why we have Derek Brassard in a Rangers uniform. Also have Kevin Hayes, we have Derek Stepan, we have Martin St. Louis, very happy with that one. Have Mark Messier, also very happy with that one. We have Sergei Bobrovsky, we have Mario Lemieux, I'm very happy with that one as well. Keith Yandel, of course, part of Florida now. And we have one of these cards. This is a green parallel. The base cards of MVP, if you collected 20 of them, you could make a green parallel. I think I got this green parallel in a trade for something else, or part of a trade for something else. Now, if we flip over, we have some more silver script parallels. We have Jamie Benn, we have Tyler Seguin, we have Nick Shaw, who's a rookie, as you can see at the top there, it says rookie. if you can, within the awful quality of this video. PK Subban, Vincent Lecavalier when he was still part of the Flyers, Zach Parise, and Peter Holland. So there you go. They are the Silver Script parallels I have, or most of them I have. I have quite a lot of the newest set still on Epack, a lot of Rangers ones as well, so I'm very happy. Now, back to the Shining Stars here for a little while, as we have some of these ones. We also have some of the normal ones down here that I couldn't fix. I have 9 cards per page that I can stick on. So these are the blue background ones, the Royal Blue, I believe they were called. We have Philip Forsberg, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Max Pacioretty, we have Mark Messier, that's a very nice card. We have Corey Perry, Jonathan Taves, and Marian Hossa. Now we have some of the normal Silver Scripts in Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane. If we flip over the page, we've got more. Philip Forsberg again, John Tavares, Steven Stamkos, Jakub Voracek, and Corey Perry again. We also then have a couple more canvas. Alex Ovechkin. We have Braden Holtby. I like this card as well from Andrew Ladd. I like these sort of like cinematic shots. They're very nice. And then we have the 2015-16 MVP O-Pee-Chee Retro Veteran cards. So there were 10 cards of veterans within the league. They did sort of vintage cards as part of the MVP set. I managed to get all of them. We start with Troy Brower, who's now with Calgary, of course. We have Dougie Hamilton, Brandon Saad, Patrick Sharp, TJ Oshie, Ryan O'Reilly, Mike Green, and we have Milan Lucic, who's obviously not with our team anymore, Phil Kessel, and Martin Jones. Now, next we have rookie cards. O-Pee-Chee Retro rookie cards. We have 2 rainbow foil ones to begin with in Matthias Janmark and Jordan Wheel. I doubt that you'll be able to see the rainbow too much in them. I would get them out and sort of show you a little bit better, but I'm holding the iPad with both hands, and we've got the problem that this video would take far much longer than it already has. We also have Nikolai Ehlers, we have Jonas Donskoy, Max Domi, Dylan Larkin, Matthias Janmark as a normal, Connor Brickley, and Anton Slepyshev. They are the normal ones. They're very nice on the backs, very vintage, and they look quite nice. Now, moving on to some portraits. We have Phil Esposito as a portrait. We have Rick Nash. We have Henrik Lundqvist. Of course, got to get some Rangers in there. We have Noah Hannafin. We have Ryan Getzlaff. We have Aaron Ekblad. We have Bobby Hull. There you go. Have Ryan Hartman. We have Antoine Bibeau. Now, there's another page of them. We have Andreas Athanasio, Connor Hellebuyck, Max Domi, Derek Forbort, Jake Virtanen, Oscar Lindberg, Andrew Kopp, Dylan DeMello, Colton Parayko, Chandler Stevenson, Jared McCann, and Radek Faksa. Now, I think are we moving on to my favourite? No, we're not moving on to my favourite one of the thing. Halfway through is my favourite one of the list. So now we move on to some of the more prized stuff of the 2015-16 sets. The Young Guns! Yes, we've moved on to the Young Guns. I don't have any crazy good Young Guns. I went for more quantity rather than quality in the Young Guns. But we have Shea Theodore, we have Henrik Samuelsson, we have Brett Kulak, we have Jacob Slavin, Keegan Lowe, we have Kyle Bourne, we have Marcus Heineken, you know, from Franchise Mode, we have Matthias Janmark, we have Brendan Ranford, we have Sam Britton, we have Jordan Wheel, Jacob De La Rose, which is pretty cool, we have Mike McCarron, yeah, we have Adam Pellish, we have Chris Weidman, we have Evgeny Medvedev, who isn't with the league anymore. I quite liked it. Sergei Plotnikov, Slater Kokoek. We also have a few more. We have Roland Kennins and Andrew Kopp. Now, the rest, as you can see, of this page is pretty much clear. We move on to the one-timers. We've only got a few of these. These are special cards highlighting some of the shooting players in the league. Corey Perry on the Winnipeg Jets. We have Evgeny Malkin, I'm not quite sure who that's against, I assume it's something like the Kings. And we have Rick Nash against the Florida Panthers, I think? I think it's Florida Panthers. So they're the only 3 of them that I have. We move on. Is this the next page? Yep, the next page is my favourite page in the entire thing. Game used jerseys, folks. Look at them. Game used jerseys. Every single one of them. Look at this. So these have all been snippets taken from jerseys that have been used in actual NHL games, as they say. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I've got a whole double page dedicated to them, with one half of the page being completely New York Rangers ones. So we have Jamie Benn, as you know, the Dallas Stars are my Eastern Conference team. So we have Jamie Benn, Jason Spezza, Tyler Seguin, all home jerseys. We have Nathan McKinnon, Nicholas Cronwall, and a PK Subban Montreal Canadiens one. I doubt that's very rare now, but it could be in a few years, considering he is a member of Nashville now. We also have James Neal, speaking of Nashville, Logan Couture, and Mark Scheifele. Then we also have 3 different ones from Henrik Lundqvist. We have a home jersey, an away jersey, and an alternate jersey. We have Kevin Hayes away, Kevin Hayes home, Derek Stepan away. We have Chris Kreider home, Chris Kreider away, and Rick Nash at home. Then, so that's definitely my favourite one of the entire set. We also have some number crunches, 2 of them from Mark Messier and Patrice Bergeron. Some more peachy cards in Brock McGinn, Joel Edmondson, Matt O'Connor, Chris Weidman, Vincent Hinostroza, Sergei Plotnikov, and Dylan DeMello. We also have some very retro peachy cards in Mike Condon, Anton Slepyshev, Matt O'Connor, Connor Hellebuyck, and then some of the veteran retro ones with Dougie Hamilton and Patrick Sharp. It's the same set as the other 10 that I had, earlier, but they're retro colours, which is pretty cool. Now we look to the NHL territories. I do love the NHL territories. I think they're really, really nice. So we start, of course, with Wayne Gretzky. Managed to get a territory of him at the Kings. Taylor Hall from the Edmonton Oilers. We have Matt Duchene from Colorado. We have Tyler Toffoli. We have Leon Draisaitl. We have Jamie Benn. We have, I assume that's Zach Parise. No, Charlie Coyle, excuse me. Aaron Ekblad and Grant Furr. We then have Matt Zuccarello. We have, who's that again? I can't remember who that is. Arturs Irby, I think. Andre Palat. We have Jonathan Bernier. We have Brett Hull. We have Kyle Okposo. We have Matt Sundin for the Quebec Nordiques territory. We have David Backus, of course, with the Bruins now. And we have Blake Wheeler. Those are the 15-16 territories. There are also 16-17 territories. I have about 5 of them, which I can get sent to me at some point, but I do love the territories. We then move on to the only instant impression I have from last year, Kevin Hayes. Very happy with that. And the Fusion set. Now, for those of you unaware, the Fusion set was exclusively for the Epack, and it was all base cards. And if you managed to get a complete set of the entire base set, then you got 10 cards of these. So Sam Bennett, Connor McDavid, Max Domi, Zachary Fucal, Dylan Larkin, Artemi Panarin, Noah Hannafin, Connor Hellebuyck, Robbie Fabry, and Jack Eichel. Very happy with those cards, I must admit. I've just noticed that's there. Then we move on to some New York Rangers specific cards, including their young guns of Brady Shea and Oscar Lindbergh. Very happy with them. That's what I kept quite a lot of my Rangers cards separate from the rest of them, because I'm a Rangers fan. Also have some rookie materials from Mackenzie Skapski. So they've been used in promotional events or photo shoots, and they've taken a snippet of them, which is pretty cool. Now, some of the Rangers canvas. These are the last canvas I think I have of the set, yes. So we have Rick Nash, Chris Kreider, Derek Brassard, Derek Stepan, Keith Yandel, Henrik Lundqvist, Ryan McDonough, a Young Gun canvas in Oscar Lindbergh, and a Young Gun canvas in Brady Shea. Now we look at the MVP colours and contours. We have Chris Kreider, Sami Vatanen, Derek Stepan, Justin Abdelkader, Mikhail Bodka, James Neal. We have Nick Foligno, we have Matt Nieto, we have Louis Eriksson, of course, with the Canucks now. We have Andrew Cogliano, we have Roland Kennins, Luke Witalski, and Antoine Bibeau. So, different colours opposed to different rarities. I believe the golder colours up here are the more rare than, say, some of these ones down here. Now, the final stuff we move on to are the base cards. These are the base foil cards. You have to collect 10 of these base cards within the set in order to foil them up. Then you can have them sent to you. Now, they've done it with the most current series, that if you manage to get 10 foils, you can combine the 10 foils of that card together to make a rainbow foil. I don't think I'll ever be doing that unless I get a huge amount of disposable cash to be able to spend. But it's quite nice. I quite like some of these cards. I quite like the foil cards. They're easy to pick up. They're not that expensive. And they don't take too long to pick up. I've already got a few foil cards from the latest series, which only came out less than a week ago. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy indeed. So I'm just showing you the rest of the base foil cards that I can, just in case you are interested. We've only got a couple more pages left. This video is going to be about 15 minutes long. I was not expecting the video to take as long as it has. But if you guys have enjoyed it, then do let me know. We can do sort of an unboxing of my latest cards to turn up when I order them, which will be in a little while. And yeah, so there you go. There it is, my collection of Upper Deck Epack cards in the flesh. Well, in the card, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I really do enjoy these cards. They are a lot of fun. Whilst they don't have anything that you can actually do with them, that like there's no game to play with them, which I mean, that's why quite a lot of people like to collect cards or something like that. They are some really nice cards, and I love glancing at them every week or so and going, these are some really nice cards, especially that middle one with the jerseys. I fell in love with that bloody bit so much, and it took me ages to get all of them together, and I'm finally glad that I did. So yes, this has been a look at my Upper Deck Epack collection. Let me know if you have any awesome pulls from the Upper Deck Epack in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.